There's a metal ball in Los Alamos with a nickname. The scientists called it the Demon Core. It earned that name in 10 months, and it earned it twice. Same sphere, same room, 2 dead men. Matt again. I've handled a lot of files in this archive. This is the only one where I understand exactly how it happened, and I still can't explain why anyone let it happen twice. August 1945. The sphere is plutonium, about the size of a grapefruit, and it is quietly stable sitting on a table. It only wakes up when you surround it, reflect its own particles back into it, and it starts feeding on itself. So they test it. They build a little wall of bricks around it, one at a time, and watch the counters climb. That's it. That's the experiment. Stack bricks, read numbers, stop before the edge. Harry Daghlian is working alone that night, which was already against the rules. He's lowering the last brick into place when the counters spike. He knows instantly. He pulls his hand back and the brick slips. Blue flash. The whole room, for one instant. He tore the stack apart with his bare hands to stop it. Saved everyone else in the building. He died 25 days later. 9 months pass. Same sphere, same table. Now, here's the part I keep turning over. Slotin runs the same test, but he's dropped the bricks entirely. He does it with 2 half shells of beryllium, lowering the top one over the sphere by hand. The only thing keeping those 2 shells from closing is the blade of a flathead screwdriver, wedged in the gap. Enrico Fermi told him, out loud, that he'd be dead within a year if he kept doing it that way. He kept doing it that way. May 21st, 1946. 7 people in the room. The screwdriver slips. Blue flash, a wave of heat, a taste like sour metal. Slotin threw the shell off with his hand and put his body between the core and everyone else. Then he walked outside, sat down, and drew a diagram of exactly where each person had been standing, so the doctors would know their doses. Every single one of them lived. He died 9 days later. They stopped doing it by hand after that. Every criticality test since is run by remote control, from behind a wall, by a machine. That rule exists because of 2 men and 1 sphere. The core was melted down and folded into other weapons. It's still out there somewhere, in pieces. So tell me below, was Slotin brave? Or was he reckless? I genuinely can't decide, and I've read this file a dozen times. And you know where the archive is. Next file. A family in Brazil found something beautiful in an abandoned building. They passed it around like a gift. It glowed powder blue in the dark.